You know, one of the best parts of the Fox 9 Town Ball Tour is learning about the communities that we visit.
Yeah, absolutely. Tomorrow night we head to Cologne in Carver County. It's home to the Hollanders and a very rich history. Amy Hocker joining us with more on what she learned in her travels there.
That's right, Randy and Kelsey, the people of Cologne have a really special gift. This is something that's been passed down now for decades. It's an amateur film that was made in 1939 about everyday life there. As modern-day drone technology sweeps across Cologne, you get the feeling that a lot has changed here in the last 100 years.
Oh, when you reflect back, it's changed a lot.
In fact, 83 years ago, on this same stretch of land, a very different camera captured a very different way of life.
That was when they stopped talking German to each other. You know, that was part of the war effort. You know, they didn't want to be looked upon as as negative.
It was July of 1939, 2 months before the start of World War II. Two locals, Ray and Esther Duedat, decided to document everyday life in this small German-inspired village.
They were here about 2 years practicing medicine, and they decided to make this movie about their memories of living and working here.
The result was a 14-minute amateur short film using Esther's diary entries as a tour guide. They take us from life on the farm to inside the town's economy, centering around the booming flour mill and creamery.
After the creamery closed, it became a meat market.
There was a work hard, play hard mentality back then, and the saloons were at the heart of it, a place where all the good-natured Germans or Hollanders could unwind.
This was where the man was laying on that bench in front of here.
Right here?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he was recovering.
He was recovering. Had a little too much to drink.
Well, that was a situation.
Ray and Esther's film was first discovered in 1949, about 10 years after it was made, in the attic of a family member. The footage was so jumpy and shaky it was barely watchable. It was then brought to the National Film Registry, where they digitized it, smoothed it out, and the rest is history.
It was just fascinating. Although there's no sound, you were still able to see the part of the country.
No one that I knew of in the community knew of this family, because they were only here 2 years, and and that having been 50 years prior. So
isn't that incredible that a couple that just lived here for 2 years
they had the foresight to do this?
An amateur film made on a whim that ultimately made history for Cologne. Well, in the 1930s, Kodak Eastman was producing film stock and cameras for amateurs, but they weren't cheap. In fact, it's been said that Dr. Ray Duedat actually practiced medicine to fund his photography hobby. Kelsey, Randy?
And thank goodness he did, right? What a great keepsake for that community.
In the modern day, they would be like social media influencers.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, tweeting out their adventures in Cologne.
Thanks, Amy.
Fun. Everybody.